You know what I realized? I realized that the God that you're looking for is the God you'll find. Hear me out. So I'm reading Luke chapter 8, right? And it's the story of when Jesus restores a demon possessed man, like he's in the tombs of, I think it's like, I think he said like Gadarenes. So he come and the man see Jesus coming like from afar, right? And it says the man starts running towards Jesus. And so as soon as he steps on the man, as soon as he steps on the shore, the man is like, "Hey, help me," right? Jesus immediately speaks to the demons and is like, "Come out," right? And then this is where I say we reading it wrong, because the God that you looking for is the God you'll see. So in this story, the Lord has been dealing with me by his compassion, right? And he has been dealing with me by his gentleness and his kindness, which are fruits of the spirit, which are really the personality traits of God. So when I'm reading this, in the back of my mind, I'm looking for the compassion, the goodness, and the gentleness of God. So I know a lot of times when people read this story, they say, the demons spoke out, right? The demons was like, when he asked them, "What is your name?" And the demons speak out, right? So people assume that I've seen this taught that the Jesus was speaking to the demons, but I don't think so. And here's why: because he already said what he said to them. He said, "Come out." Like, what else we got to talk about? We don't got nothing to talk about. Come out. I don't feel like he needed to know their name. I don't need to know your name if I told you what to do. Like, I don't care what your name is. I told you to leave, right? And I think the part that God was highlighting for me was the compassion of God, because I don't think that a compassionate God would come to deliver a man and not even say nothing to him. I think that he was saying, "Hey, what's your name?" I don't think he was saying because he didn't know, because he's all knowing, right? I think he was saying, "Hey, I see you. What's your name?" Can you imagine that man nobody had asked him what his name? Nobody cared, because he had demons on the inside of him. And a compassionate God, a kind God, a gentle God, the first thing he said was, "Hey, what's your name?" I think we want to glorify the demons in that story so much that we don't even see that was a whole person that Jesus was addressing. And I just choose not to believe that God would come see about me and not even ask me my name. Like, I think that he went where he went and he did all the things that he did to see about that man. He addressed the demons immediately. He didn't leave him like how he found him, right? So he did what God do. And then he said, "What's your name?" Now the demons spoke up because they rude, basically. Because he wasn't talking to them. That's what I think. I don't think he was talking to them. I think they interjected. I think they interrupted because they rude. They was rude in that moment. And they wanted the focus to be about them. And I don't think that's what Jesus didn't come focused on them. They were a part of the problem, yes, but he's like, "I'm the solution." So he ain't worried about problems. He was coming to see about that man. He literally went out of his way to go see about that man. And you mean to tell me y'all think he was talking to the demons? I just don't think that. I'm sorry. And I think the reason is being because what you seek, you will find. And I was seeking for a compassionate, kind, and gentle God. As I'm reading the scriptures, I'm looking for God, right? And everything that he is. And so he shows you who he is when you're looking for him. So I just want to share that because I think it's a reminder that we should be looking for a God. And the kind of God that we are looking for, we'll find. He's gentle. He's kind. He's merciful. He's long-suffering. He has self-control. Like, he was unbothered by the demons. He's like, "Yeah, come on out and go on over there into them pigs." And then the pigs went and drowned themselves. Like, I don't feel like Jesus was really bothered by them. Because he also goes on to say later on in the scriptures, "I can call a legion of angels down." Like what? Like what? You got a legion in you. Guess what? I got legions on the payroll. Like, it's fine. Whatever. It's whatever. Right? So I just feel like as we read in the scriptures, it was just a reminder for me, and I wanted to share what, as we read in the scriptures, look for the God of your salvation. Look for whatever you need in this moment. When you read in the scriptures, look for that in God, because he says, "I am that I am." Fill in the blank, right? So yeah, if you need compassion, look for a compassionate God, and I promise you'll find him in the word. If you need the love of God, look for the love of God. You will find it in the most random places. You will find it in places that you didn't expect to find it, in scriptures that they have nothing to do with that, because God is a God that reveals himself. The kindness of God is that he wants to be revealed. He wants to be seen. He don't gotta show us who he is, but we can look throughout creation and we can see the creativity of God. We can see the intelligence of our God. We can see the beauty of our God. We can see the gentleness and the foresight of our God. Like we can see all these things. Like creation is crying out, is what the word says. That you don't need nobody to even tell you, right? That you don't need that. You just need to look around and you'll see God, but you have to be looking for him. And then you have to be looking for him without all the mess. Like if you're looking for brimstone and fire, you will find it. Because make no mistake about it, he ain't to be trifled with. Like we're not out here playing in his face, right? But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I thought it was good. And I thought it was something that God was showing me, and I was just like, that's too good to keep to myself. When you search the scriptures, you look for him, and you can look, and you can be very specific. Like I was very specific. I was like, God, I want to see a compassion of who you are, and it was like, bam, there it is. In asking the man his name, I saw the compassion of God, because he's not going to just let you go through something and not see you. But yeah, I thought that was good. All right.